Everybody, it's Simone's birthday. And so you think she's going to go, happy birthday. No. Alfre Woodard goes, go shawty, it's your birthday. We gonna party. I was like, ready. What is happening?
I'm sorry.
Alfre is singing 50 Cent right now. What is going down?
The darkness that you deal with every day, it can consume you whole. If you let it. Don't let it.
All of the spoilers. So Misty's hatred for Mariah is palpable this season.
Deep-seated rage.
Yeah, but it's Alfre Woodard, who's like an icon. What was it like working opposite her?
She's an amazing actor, and it makes me want to smack her upside the head when we're working. But then offset, I just want to sit around and talk to her all day because she's hilarious. All she wants to do is like, she'll like, for my birthday last year, she's like, everybody, it's Simone's birthday. And so you think she's going to go, happy birthday. No. Alfre Woodard goes, go shawty, it's your birthday. We gonna party. I was like, ready. What is happening?
I'm sorry.
Alfre is singing 50 Cent right now. What is going down? But that is who she is. She's like, she is eternally a 21-year-old, but in the most wise and loving body ever. And she's amazing. But she just makes you want to hate her every single second she's on camera because she's slippery.
Yes. No, she absolutely is. Now, you portray a disabled cop this season.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've talked about the arm, and we've talked about, a lot of people, you know this iconic mechanical prosthetic that you get. But there's very interesting scenes with how people are treating you as a person that is suddenly disabled.
Yeah.
What was it like working those scenes out as an ensemble and for yourself?
You know, women who enter into spaces where people are to have power, you know, police officers, politicians, teachers, hell, you know, anywhere where you have to command space and you have to command respect, women already have to go in with a certain level of guardedness. And so to have your physical body show a sign of vulnerability is already difficult. What's interesting is we use the same extras, and then there are casts that have come back that were in, you know, season 1. And so to see those people looking at you, same people that you see every day, who now question your ability, your strength, your capabilities as a police officer, as a human being, you know, it is heartbreaking, and I can only play at that on screen, but you can't imagine what people who have those physical disabilities or their capabilities have been challenged, what they go through every day, you know. But you do have people who, on the show, Misty has people who question whether she can do her job anymore because she's lost her arm, and it's having to fight against your own self-doubt, because even she questions it within herself. Am I really able and ready, and can I do what I need to do? But she manages to find her way, which I think is important.
Your scene with Luke Cage in the garage when you are fighting together and taking out that team is classic Heroes for Hire.
Oh, good.
So
I'm glad it came out good. I haven't seen it. I don't know.
I know. You got to watch your own scenes. It came out really good, though.
Yeah.
And you had the arm, so you weren't fighting. You had the prosthetics.
Yeah.
You weren't fighting with one arm behind your back.
Yeah, no, I actually got to use both this time.
But what was that like, also fighting alongside Mike for an extended period of time? Because you've done it short periods of time.
Yeah.
But this scene looked like it took a few days.
No, it didn't take a few days.
Wow.
They don't have that kind of time on Marvel. In and out. But it was great. You know, what's so funny is how different Luke Cage's fighting style is to every other superhero within the universe. Cheo coined the term smack fu. You know, that's what he does. He'll knock you around, he'll plunk you, he'll hit you in the head, and then you're out. And so you've got Misty over here just like throwing combinations and like kicking knees and like kicks, all these things, and Luke is just like picking people up and throwing them across the room, which is great. But there's this really fun moment where Luke is getting ready to come in and step in and help Misty, and he sees that she's got it. And that, I think, is gonna, make the fans excited. But it is heartwarming for me as the actor playing this character who, like we said, had her arm, she lost her arm, she gets her swagger back, and now she's whooping ass, like alongside probably the strongest man in Harlem, and perhaps one of the strongest people in the world in this universe. And so it was a lot of fun. Mike is always a fun time on set anyway, so it was just great. It was really, really great, and we had great stunt people around to help make sure I looked good, because they take those punches.
You look great.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have to take your word for it.
Now, you haven't seen this, but there's a scene at the very end of the season that is straight out of The Godfather.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I want to know the story behind setting up that scene. It was literally Michael Corleone was taking over the business for his father, and he's sitting on the edge of that desk. Luke is sitting on the edge of that desk, and Sugar's talking to him, and Misty is outside the door looking back in, and I'm like, I remember when I saw it, I'm screaming, like, oh my God, this is Godfather. Did you know, was it set up that way? Did Cheo tell you guys that was?
Cheo loves The Godfather, and he's a film nerd. He's a lover of literature, music, films. He's a true Renaissance man. But he most certainly, I think it was written in the script, I want to say, that like in true Godfather fashion, the door shuts on Misty. But knowing that, I can't play those games in my head, but emotionally it's like, wow, this is a person that I've grown to love. Luke and Misty's relationship by the end of second season is a friendship unlike one that she's ever had with a man, right? And them having known each other intimately and now knowing each other intimately as people. And that divide that happens, that space, is something that I can't wait to play around with season 3 when that comes.
Oh yeah, season 3 is gonna happen,
right?
Because of all these baddies that were set up, and all of, like you said, that relationship has changed.
Yeah, and who knows if it will revert back to the old Luke and Misty, or what will that dynamic be? But yeah, he is set on a path that Misty doesn't like. She doesn't trust it, because Luke is hard-headed. He thinks he knows everything. He's like, I got this. And you're like, you ain't got it. So I know he ain't gonna have it. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna have to come in and fix it. Yeah.
Now, is there anything that you can tell us about, you just wrapped Iron Fist.
Yes.
Is there anything that you can tell us about things that come from this season of Luke Cage that go into Iron Fist? Any themes?
Misty has the friendship that you see in season 2 with Luke and Colleen is definitely built upon in season 2 of Iron Fist. And Jessica and I had just had so much fun. Like, we just had so much fun. I love that girl so much. It was a gift to go to set every day and to work with her, because we work similarly. We're both hardworking. We both want to make sure that the material is the best and that we're elevating these women. Sometimes it's difficult when you have a writer's room that doesn't necessarily know your character intimately. I'm on Luke Cage. They know Misty, but even they understand that they don't necessarily know Misty the same way I know Misty. So being on Iron Fist, Raven Metzner, the showrunner, was very vocal that he, doesn't know my character as well as I did. And so he gave me liberty to add and to subtract sometimes, but to really make sure that I was putting the right representation of her on screen. And what Jessica and I found as Colleen and Misty was just so much fun. There's so much humor. And then there are some fights, but there is a fight. There's a fight that I'm just so excited to see how it comes out when that show comes out, because I'm not going to see it before.
You're not going to watch
it. But it's, you definitely get to see the Daughters of the Dragon in action. They're not just sitting around drinking a beer.
Nice. Okay, really short, quick bite. What is one thing that you want people to come away from with Luke Cage season 2?
That we did not let you down. That we know what you want, we know what you want to see, and we're going to give it to you and then some. So everything from the characters, the villains, the music, the sex, the drugs, the rock and roll, no. But we take season 2 to a whole nother level, I think. And I think we exceed what season 1 did.
The music is fire, though.
I can't wait to see episode 12 and 13 for the music alone.
Yes.
It's mind blowing. It's hip hop royalty.
It is.
Oh.